before this video starts, I want to apologize for the atrocious quality of gameplay. For some reason, when I was recording this gameplay, it only recorded it in the top left part of the screen, so the window was really small. I don't know. It looks horrible. That's not the point. The point is to tell a funny story about my grandpa, so I hope you guys enjoy this.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's a new year and I have not uploaded in a long time. And I lost a subscriber, man. But that's besides the point, because today we are talking about how my grandfather eats the most illegal things. I'm talking worse than prison food. This is Resident Evil type food that we're talking about. To put it in perspective, his parents grew up in the Great Depression. So in his defense, he was forced to eat it all. Like, in no scraps left, nothing. Like, he had to eat it no matter what it was. So I do cut him some slack there. But it gets to a point where he's mixing, like, pancakes and barbecue sauce together. Just the most ridiculous things. Like, barbecue sauce. It's barbecue sauce a lot. You'll see this a lot. But barbecue sauce and salad. Barbecue sauce and waffles, it doesn't matter. It's barbecue sauce and something that shouldn't go with barbecue sauce. And I'm gonna show you guys an example. I'm sure you saw it in the thumbnail, but I'm gonna throw it back up on the screen in case you didn't get a good look the first time. I don't know what I'm looking at, but it looks like barbecue sauce, chunks of butter maybe, tater tots, corn dogs, onion rings. You can see in the top right corner there's the barbecue sauce, and then there's the stick of butter and a knife to get the butter off. But I don't know what this tasted like, but he cleaned the entire plate. It was actually pretty impressive. If you're wondering how he crafted this masterpiece, he just threw everything in the air fryer for about 10 minutes at 400 degrees. So if you guys want me to make a cooking tutorial on this with my grandfather, if this video gets 100 likes, I will make that a video, I promise. And I will be the one eating it this time. I'll make sure to eat it, and I'll give a taste test and a review. So after he made this and he ate this, he had diarrhea. Shocker. I mean, this guy's always having diarrhea, but I wonder why. I really wonder why. But after that, I started making food from him from now on. I'm his personal chef. I still use the air fryer a lot, but it's usually just food that makes sense. Food that's supposed to go together. And on those days where I'm not cooking it up in the kitchen, we partake in some fast food. Some Mr. Burger, our favorite restaurant. Me and my grandfather's favorite restaurant. And my grandfather's favorite thing to get from Mr. Burger is not a burger, surprisingly. It's actually a custard pie, a slice of custard pie. The last time we went there, he got 2 pieces of custard pie, and he was only allowed to eat one a day. One a day. He ate one at around 8 p.m., and then he woke up coincidentally at 12:05 a.m., then technically the next day, and asked me if he could eat his second custard pie. This guy doesn't understand the concept of time, but when it comes to custard pie, he's on the dot. This is not the first time he's eaten custard pie at a late hour either. Before I started living here, we got him a couple custard pies, or slices of custard pie, and we said, one a day, Grandpa, one a day. We don't want you to overindulge. And he ended up eating 2 the first day. He snuck it in somehow. And then the other 2 were in the fridge. Somehow in the middle of the night, he ate the other 2, threw away the empty containers in the trash can, forgot about that instance, went back to sleep, woke up the next day, said somebody burglarized his house of his custard pie, and then threw it away in our trash can. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, was this guy trolling? No, I don't think so. I have never seen him this upset before. We tried to calm him down and reassure him that it was just him who ate his custard pie, and that just made him more upset. And at this point, I almost believe that some mad person out there with a custard pie addiction did legitimately break into our house and eat his custard pie and then dispose of it in our trash can just to mess with my poor grandfather. I actually am starting to believe that now. Other than that calamity of a situation, my grandfather, he loves sweets. Any type of sweet he can get his hands on, it's gone. And one good example of that is on my birthday, my brother got me a Reese's peanut butter ice cream cake, and that was delicious. And we had a couple friends over. We ate some, and there's probably about half of it left. And we put it in the freezer. We put it in the freezer, and it's there overnight. I wake up the next day around 10. I go on about my day, whatever. I kind of forget about the cake, to be honest. But like around 5:30, 6 p.m., I'm like, dude, I could definitely have some of that cake right now. I open up the freezer. It's not there. I'm like, okay, maybe my grandfather had some and he put it back in the fridge by accident. I look in the fridge. It's not there. I'm like, all right, what's going on? Where's my cake at? And I look in the trash can, and there's the empty box of my ice cream cake. This guy ate half of a cake in one day. I couldn't believe it. And I didn't even notice it either. I didn't notice him eating it, so I think he ate it at night and forgot, because when I asked him, he's like, I don't remember eating it. And then my brother came over, and he asked about it, and then my grandfather tried to say that ants got into the freezer and ate my ice cream cake, and then decided to be good ants and throw away the box to my cake. At this point, I'm not even upset that he ate my cake. I'm more so worried about his health, to be honest. But these excuses are pretty incredible, so I can't even be upset about it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of the third installment of Grandpa Installments Episode 3. He eats some insane things. I don't know how he's still alive. I think it's just sheer willpower at this point. But his intestines are probably not there anymore. I love him. And anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video.